as much as I love my 50 mil lens and how much nicer it looks, I think I just need a better zoom lens because I miss just being able to reach out and touch the camera and fiddle with stuff. What's up, guys? It's Nicholas, and today is Monday Mashup. Well, actually, today's Sunday because I'm recording this Sunday night, as always. Always Sunday night recordings. As you can see, I'm sitting in front of my secondary desk, so please forgive me for having to use the kit lens that the camera came with. The 50 mil lens doesn't really like to be this up close and personal. I mean, like, I can, boop, like, this is you guys right there. Like, I just touched you, and I probably just, actually, yeah, cool. But I felt like I wanted to do a video over here, mix it up. And today's video, and I'm sure somebody is going to say down in the comments, it's just for views, you're just trying to ride the bandwagon. I am not. As you can tell by the title of this Monday Mashup, I'm going to talk a little bit about the i9s and my personal thoughts on them. And I'm not going to talk about all the technical stuff. That is not what this is all about. This is my feelings on how Intel messed up. And no, I'm not just talking about strip. Well, I am just talking about stripping down stuff and basically make it so that you did have to buy features that if you were using certain processors, you can't even use them on the motherboard. But you still have to pay for them. That seems kind of stupid to me. What I'm mainly talking about, though, is that AMD threw a punch. How Intel received that punch was what was going to, for me at least, kind of tell me how this competition was going to go for the next little bit. AMD threw a punch. Intel took it square in the face. Spun around. I thought they were going to come back with a nice 1-2, hit them, you know. They didn't. They came back with pretty much a giant screw you to their customers. Their high-end customers, I should say. Or high-ish end customers. High-end desktop customers, I should say. That being, like I said, something that it doesn't really seem like they had planned out. Threadripper, AMD had obviously been just holding that one back, just ready to let it loose. And Intel dropped the ball with their i9s. I told you how excited I was about that processor SKU. I was excited to see where the i9 was going. Obviously, it wasn't anything for me. I just wanted to see. I always get excited about new hardware. Intel has pretty much just kind of slapped something together that, I mean, I've seen Linus put up a video. I've seen Jay put up a video. It blows my mind that Intel thinks that right when AMD is getting back into the game and getting right back into the competition, that they can drop the ball like this. And I don't know if they think that their customers are going to be okay with that. My thoughts on this are that Intel has been king so long now that they're just starting to feel that it starts to go to your head. You start to get complacent. You start to get to the point where you're just like, there's no one else to compete with us. What are you going to do? And when Ryzen first came out, a lot of people thought, holy crap, this we're still there. Because AMD didn't knock them off their high horse. But now it's starting to come out that, yes, AMD is taking in some of the wind out of Intel's sails. Figurative sales, not actual sales. But they're probably taking quite a bit of Intel's sales too. Because it's working out to where the i7 7700K overheating problem happened to fall right in line right after the Ryzen launch. And before, any overheating problems with Intel, well, at least it performs well. But now it's like, okay, so not only is Intel overcharging us, now they're using thermal paste they're using thermal interface material that is not up to the par with what it should be on the processor of that caliber. Then you have Threadripper. And I was like, okay, Intel is definitely going to have to kind of bring their A game. I have a feeling we're going to see 6-core desktop processors, like 7700K or 8700K, but with 6-core, 12-thread. That didn't happen. Instead, they decided, you know what? I think we can just jack up our prices and give them a half-baked, kind of half-assed product that nobody is going to fall for. But you know what? It might work, so why not try it? My question is who and I'm trying to keep as much vulgarity out of this as I can. I'm trying not to swear, because the more I watch about it, at first I was like, it's not that bad. And the more I keep watching about it, and the more I keep reading about it, the more I'm just like, okay, they've pretty much locked down RAID. So now you need Intel SSDs. Not only do you need Intel SSDs, pretty much you have to buy a RAID key. So you are now paying not only for Intel's SSDs, which are not the fastest, you're now paying for a RAID key just to be able to have the ability, just have the joy of using those Intel SSDs. Why? That's my only question, is why? How come AMD comes flying out of the gate and just starts throwing punches? And honestly, I think it's because Intel, like I said, is complacent. Well, it's just dimmed. Intel has become complacent, and they are not in fighting shape, I should say. They've gotten fat. They've gotten lazy. They didn't know how to react. And I think Ryzen has scared them. I think Threadripper has kind of worried them a little bit. I'll put it that way. But tell me what you guys think. Tell me if you guys think I'm completely wrong. Tell me if you think I'm an idiot. I think that, like I said, I was waiting for Intel to throw a great punch back, kind of see that back and forth competition like you should see in a market like this. And instead, we kind of saw Intel fall flat on their faces, which is good. It's good for competition, obviously, because it gives more chance for AMD to kind of get up and running and going. But it also kind of worries me that maybe Intel is that out of touch with their customers. But I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. We'll see, though. So, if you are not subscribed already, please subscribe to the channel. I don't know why I just did that. Twitter and Instagram in the description. Leave me a like or a dislike if you disliked it or liked it. And tell me why you liked it or disliked it. This is, there's so many vehicles outside. It is really late at night, guys. I'm going to get going. I'm actually doing another video tonight, and I'll give you, if you've watched all the way to the end, I'll give you a little sneak peek. Me and the wife went to Best Buy today, and they had a sale. So that's all I'll say about that. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.